I do think that there is a larger discussion about Red Dead Online and that we need to have eventually about game design versus immersive experience and comparing the Red Dead Online multiplayer experience versus the solo player one. But I actually want to talk about something so much more important than Red Dead Online. Sexism in gaming. Sexism in gaming. Sexism in gaming.
Yeah, listen up, folks. Pay very close attention, because this right here, this little rant, this little segment of this show that they got going right now, I'm assuming a gaming kind of podcast, a gaming program, this is how you don't handle sexism or misogyny or any kind of issue that's going on in life. This is how you don't handle it. This is a blueprint of what not to do.
In joining G4,
this is not where I thought we were going, but I'm here.
I had no idea.
I'm listening. Yeah.
In joining G4, I was ecstatic to be part of something that I grew up watching as a child. But every time G4 is brought up in various channels, even in this YouTube channel, we have the chat in front of us. I can see you. Without a doubt, there will be backlash because I'm not as bangable as the previous hosts. It's somehow...
Talk to him, Frost!
It has somehow been expected that you can talk about how much you jerked off to women as a compliment.
That
It's
shit
not
weird.
a compliment.
It's weird.
It's dehumanizing and it's weird.
You're an idiot, aren't you?
Sexism in gaming. Sexism in gaming.
Let me get this straight. This woman is having a meltdown because apparently she's a new host on whatever program this is, and the last host apparently was more baneable, and now she's getting a lot of mean comments saying she's not as sexy as the last woman, as the last host. And this is like what's prompting this rant about sexism in the gaming community. My personal experience matters, guys. Please pay attention to me. Please pay attention to the trauma that I'm going through. My life is so hard. My life is so tough. Give me a break. But let's see if she actually has some good points to bring up. But just the way she's going about it, off rip, you're telling the internet to stop being sexist, and you're like mauling and you're crying about it online. This is like exactly what you don't do when you actually want a problem to be fixed. You don't say, hey guys, this is really bad, stop doing it. Obviously that's gonna cause people to go and do it over and over again, and even more. It's like the age-old quote or whatever. If you try to retract something, it will come back much stronger and with more force. It's something on the lines of that. Some Shakespeare shit, I don't know.
Women do not exist to be nice on the eyes for you. Morgan Webb, Olivia Munn did not exist to be nice on the eyes for you.
Hey, she cooking, y'all.
And that's just obvious sexism. You don't need to explicitly objectify women or declare that you hate women to be sexist. Just go ahead and check out Thorne's latest meltdown on Twitter for some spark notes. Now, here at XPlay, our reviews are written and produced by a team of people. There are too many games for one person to shoulder the burden. So we divide and conquer. And when we use language like we or I, that's the reviewer. That's coming from the mouth and experience of the reviewer reading that review. And that's not to say that Gerard, TBH, Adam, or myself don't contribute to the reviews. We absolutely do. But it'll always be in varying degrees and take a whole team behind us. That's why we're XPlay and not Adam Play. We have done the experiment and controlled for the very...
Is this dude trolling? He's just like, yep. I don't support sexism, guys. I like women. We should be nice to women. But is this really all this is about? I mean, her only point so far, the only thing she talked about, she's not even bringing up this whole overarching umbrella of gaming industry. This comes across as a huge goddamn cope because you've only brought up your own personal experience, dude. Like, come on, you can't just say, guys, there's this big problem with society. Me personally, I got fucked over and I got robbed the other day. There's this big problem with society because my personal experience reflects the whole world, reflects the whole industry, reflects all of society, guys.
Adam will read a script written by the same writer that I will read the other half of the script for, but I'll be the one flamed. And yeah, it also happens to Gerard and TBH, but that doesn't discount the sexism of how it happens to me when it does. Both things can be true, that there is a general hatred of any change that isn't Adam, and that I'll receive special flame just for being a woman. And I wish I could turn the camera around so that you could see the incredible team that make X-Play. Half of our producers and writers are women. Emily, Abby, Megan, Joe, Jake.
What are you trying to solve here? What are you actually trying to solve? Do you just need to get shit off your chest? Do you just need a shoulder to lean on, a shoulder to cry on? Because that's all this is coming across as. Just one big crying session with a fucking woman. And whoa, I don't hate women, guys. I love women. I praise women. I'm a big supporter of women and BLM. Guys, shout out to BLM. I know there's a black dude in this scene. I support you, dude. I support everybody, dude. I love everybody. Please, don't call me racist or sexist. I support all people. But like this is this, I don't know what the fuck that was, but this isn't how you solve an issue, guys. This isn't how you solve a problem. There's really not, this is one of those answers where it's like you can't control this vast amount of people, especially with a problem this ingrained into society and this ingrained into people's heads. It's like coming on and saying, guys, I've been called racist words before, and it's bad that people are calling me a black person and racist things for being a black person. We need to stop racism, guys, and just giving off a whole bunch of personal experiences. Like, that's just not solving anything. You're just coping and crying. I just don't understand how the fuck this could be a segment on someone's program. Like, call up your girlfriends, dude. Call up your mom. I don't know what you think is gonna come from saying this to the internet, to the eternal globe, who is just gonna cause more problems for you down the line in the future. You're just gonna get shit on more and more. I haven't even heard of this show, and you've seen countless YouTube videos on this specific feminist rant right now. What you have done is now made it more popular to shit on you. You realize that, right? So just think twice. Think twice before you fucking do this, because it's hilarious to clown on people like you who think that you're actually gonna make a change when you're just coping and crying about your own personal experiences. And now you're causing fucking more problems for your show and yourself.
It goes on and on and on. Former writers that are now on ATOS like Vanessa. When you're in our DMs or on those YouTube comments or in Twitch chat right now, those reactionary threads thinking that I'm somehow ruining your current X-Play experience because you can't objectify me how you previously did to Morgan, or that I'm somehow less qualified to speak on something, but you can't quite put your finger on why, even though I'm reading the exact same script as Adam, but you have no problem with he's part of it. You're letting your unconscious biases ruin my day, and you're gatekeeping the gaming space. So maybe for 2022, we be a bit nicer, a bit more self-reflective, and we enjoy the fact that people are working hard to make free content for you. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Peace.
And do you know what the thing is too that makes it the worst? Do you know what the worst part about this is? Is that I agree with her. I agree with what you're saying, but what is so fucking unbelievably cringe where I can't hold back, my skin crawling from seeing you seethe, mauled, cope, get so angry like this, and handle the situation so poorly, is because now you have fucked yourself. You have no clue how to solve this. You have no clue how to solve this problem, and you just so clearly are desperate to get your emotions out onto the internet. You're just making yourself worse, dude. And actually, you're causing problems for your company too. I wouldn't be surprised if someone gives you a call up and saying, dude, what the fuck was this? And potentially even fires you because of this too. I mean, it's not really politically correct because it might fuck over the company if word gets out and she starts to complain, guys, this company fired me because I was speaking out on feminism. These guys are so fucked up, dude. No one support them. Take away their sponsors. I could definitely see a situation like that. So you've kind of trapped them there. You kind of trapped them. Even though you did get a whole bunch of negative press for this company and whatever this program is going right now, even though you fucked them over big time online, that you trapped them. That's kind of toxic too if you think about it. They can't get rid of you because then they'll look even worse than what they have right now, but you just fucked them over. You caused them problems. You caused everybody else around you in the business problems, for your own personal grievances with people leaving negative sexist comments online. Like, come on, dude. Honestly, it's selfish. It genuinely is selfish. You're not saving anybody. You're not solving sexism. The sexism rates aren't going down to zero after you made this rant. You just made things so much harder for the people around you. Think twice before you do something this fucking dumb.
If you don't like it, don't watch it. Peace.
Hey, I gotta wrap you up.
That guy in the beard too is just like, what the fuck just happened? My reputation is terrible. Did you see the way he even introduced saying, like, he even said immediately when she started going into her little cringy ass rant about sexism, I don't know we're doing this today. This is going a little bit off the rails. And then after when she's done, he just looks at her like, bitch, what the fuck? And then when everyone else starts clapping, he has to just be like, I'm gonna get put in all these goddamn meme clips. I'm gonna get shit on too. My name is now on this whole goddamn cringe fest. But yeah, overall, as I said, I agree with the message, and obviously, yeah, it is cringe, and I hate over-sexualizing everything. Like, that's my take on so much shit, especially anime. I'm a vapid. I'm a very big anime enjoyer, but you have all these degenerates sexualizing anime. Sexualizing most things, I think, is cringe as shit, because honestly, I think like sex drive and like the drive to be like horny as shit, there's a word for it. Like, sexual degeneracy, I think, is the worst crime anyone could commit, and that's what I want to avoid the most in life. And over-sexualizing things and people is by far like very fucking weird to me. I wouldn't support anyone doing that. I don't like any of that shit. So I agree with her, but you're so dumb, and you just clearly want to get your own selfish emotions off of your chest, even though it's gonna damage people around you. So think better next time. But yeah, that's a topic for today. So yeah.